Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Satnam, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind, and this is your channel for grace. Sorry for being late, everybody. I actually want to tie my hair up higher. So I just been dealing with kind of a lot here at home, and was dealing with a specific situation that I could not absolutely walk away from. So here we are. I'm coming live a little bit late, but that's okay because I'm here, and hopefully you guys are here as well. So, I want to make sure that, hang on one second, and I'm actually live in the right video. It says I am live correct here, but I just want to double check because this is the video that should be live. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I was like, wait, did I choose the wrong video to go live on? It's been crazy, you guys. Anyways, welcome. Let me actually acknowledge you guys for being here because I know I'm like super late. Hello, Maria. Welcome in. Hello, Jeanette and Raven. So happy to see you guys here. Who else is here? I think that's it in the chat. If you're here and you want to say hi, say hi. Hello, Ping. Welcome in. Oh, perfect timing for Ping. Love it. Yes. So what we're going to talk about today is the human design chart of the eclipse. Hello, Ressa. And this is basically how, we oh my god, I'm so losing track of time. I just got a text message. Hang on. God. Sorry, I have to respond to this. Oh, this is what I was going to say. This is basically how my freaking eclipse season has been, like this. So, I'm not even tripping about it. I'm just going with the flow. And that's all we can do, right? And I think that's, to me personally, that's like one of the biggest messages that I have gotten from this time. And I'm talking about like crazy stuff going on in my life that like shakes up the foundation. And then you have to like deal with stuff. And it's like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I shared it in our Moon Goddess Training Level 3. And, I will share my experience that's going on right now in the Starseed membership. So if you guys want the download, no, I'm just kidding. No, but I'm serious. I don't think I should kind of talk too much about this on a live stream. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the iPad display. Okay. So, what I do in this video is we're going to look at the human design chart of the full moon eclipse. And thank you, Ping. I appreciate that. And the gate that is being activated. And I literally have not even looked at it yet. So we're going to look at it together. But before I do that, I would love to invite you all to please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it around wherever you feel comfortable to share the video. And also, I want to invite you, Raven and I are doing a special holiday reading, which is a 30-minute reading for $108. And we go over your birth chart, your transits, the progressions, your human design, your gene keys, whatever is applicable. And we can even pull some cards, tarot oracle for you for whatever question you want answered. We've been doing the readings and we've been having a lot of fun. So hopefully you can join in on that for the holiday. It's good through the end of December, so you can schedule it and all the way up to December 31st. And yeah, hopefully we get to do a reading for you. We also have the Tarot Masterclass, which is going amazing. We're having a lot of fun with this class. And we are also hosting a lot of events. This week is like jam-packed with events. So obviously I'm doing the lives. We're going to do our Taurus full moon celebration on Friday night. And that will be in the global community. And you do have to have your own account and password and login to enter into that event, but it's free to join. So I'm inviting you guys to come join us in the global community. And also we have our Scorpio season sound bath happening on Sunday at 12 noon Pacific. Raven and I are going to be going live and talking about doing the reading for the Scorpio season for all the signs. We're doing the elements. So there's a total of 4 videos. And we'll be going live tomorrow and the next day. And what else is going on? We've got the Miracle Morning Check-In on Saturday. We have our book club circle on Sunday. And yeah, a lot of fun stuff. So go check it out. Everything is in the global community. And I haven't even gotten to the newsletter, and I apologize. I'll finish it after this and then it'll get sent out this evening. But yeah, my life has just been crazy, you guys. So let's just take a look at this eclipse and what we got going on. So this is the chart of the full moon lunar eclipse in terms of your human design. Make sure that you guys have your chart with you so that you can compare it and see how this energy is going to be affecting you personally in your life. And so when I was looking at this chart, when you look at a transit chart, you don't look at the design side, you just look at the personality side. And there's no defined channels in terms of... Oh, really? That's weird. I'm not sure why. I don't know why not, Jill. Super weird. But hopefully that gets fixed. I have no idea what that is. But so basically you can't look at the design side. You have to look at the personality side. And there's no defined channels right now. So what we're looking at is just the gate that the moon is actually on or will be on, which is the 27th gate. So I'm just going to zoom in on the sacral center right there. And this is a very interesting energy. So this is actually the defense circuit. And I want to actually I'm going to read to you the information of the 27th gate. So does anyone, if you're here and you're in the chat, does anyone have the 27th gate or the 50th gate? Those are the 2 gates that we're kind of talking about here. The 2750 is called the channel of preservation. The 27th gate is called the gate of caring. So this is the gate that the full moon is going to be on. It's people who are here to preserve and protect themselves and or others. People with this gate defined are here to learn about how to take care of themselves and or others. At its most exalted, this gate this is the gate of compassion. And hang on one second, because I want to just make sure. Yeah. It is the gate of compassion. However, these people can very easily end up sacrificing themselves and their own well-being for the sake of others. The first line of this gate is actually called selfishness, which is a foundation of all caring. To take care of yourself first, otherwise you can be of no use to others. And when you look at, if you have this gate defined in your chart, then you want to look at the line, because the line of this gate is going to tell you the theme of like that sort of shadow that you're dealing with. And this eclipse is happening, and I'm going to actually just take a look at this real quick. So give me 1 second. Let's just take a look at the planets. So the fourth line. So that's what we're dealing with. Fourth line activation for this eclipse. So the fourth line energy is the archetypal role of generosity. So line 1 is selfishness. Line 2 is self-sufficiency. Line 3 is greed. Line 4 is generosity. Line 5 is the executor, and line 6 is wariness. And those are all interesting words, and I'm not going to go into each one of them, but what does generosity mean to you? You know, what does generosity mean for us as a collective? I think that what we're dealing with here is we're under this frequency of, yes, caring for others and nourishing others, and moving out of this shadow of selfishness into more of a gift of giving, with really, really powerfully giving. So Raven says that she has the 50th gate, and that means that this channel, the channel of preservation, will be complete for you if you have the 50th gate. So that's one significant thing. Because this is a sacral gate, these people don't know who or what it is they care for unless they wait to respond. So for those of you that don't have the channel completed, we have to wait to see what the energy is that it is bringing, right? And you're not going to know what to do unless you have to wait to respond to any situation that shows up in your life, rather than rush into taking care of everything or anyone, or indeed no one. Ariel says she has the 27th, but not the 50. So this is going to be an energy that just gets magnified. You should look your chart up. It would be fun to look at it. So without the 50, if you don't have the 50, these people have an impulse to care for others, but lack the instinct to set healthy boundaries around their impulse. Ooh, that's interesting. And that's the gate that we're dealing with. Now, the channel itself, when it is complete, is a design of custodianship. You are someone who is here to either maintain or change the values of the people in the community around you. Added to this, you have an aura that generates automatic trust from others, which means that people look to you naturally for support. The only lesson you have to learn is not to take on so much responsibility that you lose sight of yourself. As part of the defense circuit, this channel is about nurturing our offspring and guiding them through correct values in order to maintain a high standard of living within the community. Ultimately, this is about the preservation of our genetic lineage. So there's an aspect of this that is about taking care of our families, taking care of our children, taking care of so that we continue, the lineage and the ancestry and the line and the bloodline. And it's actually, when I say bloodline, I don't even mean like exact bloodline, but definitely the lineage that continues forward when you take care of things. It's like, and it does have to do with life force energy. But it also could be like when you take care of a community, you actually open yourself up to take care of many things. Like you could be taking care of like animals. You could be taking care of the food and all this stuff. It's like all those things are part of taking care of a community. So this is actually a beautiful frequency that this moon, this eclipse, is bringing up for us. So like, what do you care about? How are you going to nourish yourself and take care of yourself and do that self-care first of all, so that then you have the energy to take care of other people. And I think that's the biggest thing that we can take away from this energy. It's about preserving the family, preserving the community. There are circuits in human design. We were just going over the circuits in the Moon Goddess training, but we are dealing with the tribal circuit, which means that this is a very tribal energy. So we're going to feel the influence of this moon affecting our close-knit communities, our families, our like little tribes. And this is, to add to that, is the defense circuit, which is actually a circuit of sexuality. It pulls people into the heart of the community. You have the power to bring outsiders into the community. The goal is to establish values that support the genetic continuity of the tribe. You offer nurture and care so that your offspring can mature into adulthood. And this energy is about fostering children who will produce more children. This is part of the basis of the human life process, and it's about protection and nourishment of the community. And the 27th gate, like we mentioned, is called the gate of caring, of nourishment. So how are you nourishing yourself? And how are you nourishing your family, your tribe, your groups? This is the big key to how this moon is affecting us. So the role of the defense circuit is to establish values that support the genetic continuity of the tribe or family and offer nurture and care in order that its offspring can mature to adulthood, thereby fostering children who will in turn produce more children and then keep that energy flowing. I feel like this is really beautiful. I know personally for me, the themes that have been showing up in my life have been themes about home and family. The eclipse in Libra that happened happened in my 4th house of the home. So I've been feeling a lot of like intense changes in home and family. And now this energy being the one that's the protection of the family, that is really showing up in my life right now. It's like, what's important? And I was saying that about the astrology is the Taurus energy is about values. What's important to you? Like based off of your values, you will do the protecting and you will do the nourishing, right? Based off of what's the most important to you. And that's one thing I think we all need to be connecting with right now is what is the most important things to us? Those are the things that matter. Take care of those things and give yourself opportunities to flourish. And the only way you can do that is by taking care of your tribe, right? Ariel, that's interesting. Not me with 4 kids. And this gate. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. And Raven says 50 is her designed Pluto, line 5. So the other thing that I can share is that basically this gate is in the sacral center. And it is about life force energy. So it is is it your sun gate too? Your sun is on the 27th gate? Wow. So this is about life force energy. And it's the life force energy to like actually create and procreate. So this energy there is an aspect of it that is about creativity. And if you don't, specifically in human design, these are the frequencies of like, birthing and children and actual procreation. But you can also talk about how creation itself is also about projects that we birth into the world and the energy that we put into them, how we nurture like our babies, and for me, it's like, so my business is like my baby, so like, how do you nurture your baby so that it will continue to grow? And most of the basis of this energy is like, well, you nurture the tribe, you nurture the people, you take care of the people, you take care of especially the children, and that is how you will make sure that you maintain this moving forward. and the community moving forward, or the tribe moving forward, or the family moving forward. But this is about protection. So if you feel yourself super protective right now, this is why, and especially on Saturday when the actual connection is going to be happening, feeling protective of ourselves and our families is what this moon is really inviting us to do. I want to take a look at if something else stands out at me. And some of the other, on the opposite end of the spectrum, we have the sun, and the sun is on the 28th gate, which is the gate of the game player, preponderance of the great, the transitoriness of power and influence. So we can actually also take a look at that gate. It's a completely different circuit. It is the individual circuit, which is about being an individual. So this is that's the energy, sorry about that. That's the energy that is opposing this moon frequency. So let's read a little bit about the 28th gate where the sun is at. If I can find it, of course. Here it is. The gate of the game player. People who are always ready to take risks in order to find meaning in life. Well, that makes sense. So that energy is in Scorpio, taking risks. Yeah, because it's going to be in the opposition, right? Exactly, Ariel. So people who are at their best went up against, no, that's not, it's people who are always ready to take risks in order to find meaning in life. In this gate lies the potential of an individual to know spontaneously what is worth fighting for and what is not. So I like that connection. You know what's worth fighting for, and then you protect, right? It's like first you figure out what is worth fighting for, and then you have the power and you have the influence, and that Mars is right there too. Not very close, right? They're very close, but that Mars in Scorpio energy is like providing the power and the determination to do the protecting that you need to do. So the sun is on the 28th and the moon is on the 27th. Those are the programming partners. So the sun is basically saying you had to figure out what's important for you to actually fight for. And if you have the 38, then that channel will be completed, which is the channel of struggle. But it's basically the archetypal hero's journey against overwhelming odds. The goal is to remain yourself and go your own way no matter what anyone else thinks or says. This is the I did it my way mentality. These people love a good fight and are here to hone themselves on life. They are also here to stand up for themselves and consequently often have to do it alone. Because this is a projected channel, they need to have people in their lives that allow them to struggle. Theirs is a constant struggle between purpose and lack of purpose. The struggle in this channel is deeply individual and is punctuated by unpredictable periods of melancholy. Their fear of time running out drives them to get as much out of life as possible. However, these individuals actually give direction to society and can be of enormous value in empowering others. Their great strength is their stubbornness. They will not give up on something that holds meaning for them. And due to its connection to the spleen, this is a health channel. These people are always healthiest when pushing themselves, and they usually need to channel their fighting spirit into some form of enlivening, strenuous physical activity. I have the 38 too, and this 38 gate is my Jupiter. So that means that for me, Jupiter and the sun are activating this channel of struggle. So it's about knowing what's worth fighting for. You can't fight for the wrong things, right? If you only have the 38, what happens is that you will fight for things that are not worth fighting for, or you don't know what is worth fighting for. And that's it's like you have all this energy to fight, but you don't know what you're fighting for, But the 28th gives you the direction, no, this is what's worth fighting for. So that's what the sun is saying. This is what's worth fighting for. And these are the people that you need to protect. And this is why you need to protect, because this is worth fighting for. So really interesting energy. This is an eclipse to me that's a little bit elusive, because the moon is in Taurus, and Taurus and the moon are exalted. The moon is exalted in Taurus, and the moon loves to feel good in Taurus. So we're looking for that feel good energy in terms of the astrology. And actually that makes sense, because if you're looking for what you feel good about, those are the things that you want to hold on to. You know, those are the things that are important to you. And I know for a fact that right now, this energy of like gratitude is so present in my life. Like being grateful for what you have in this moment, like seeing all the ways that I have been kind of neglecting certain things about my life and myself, and all these things are coming up, and how sometimes I wait way too long to get things going that are important to me, but I put them off because for whatever reason, like there's this other thing going on, or there's this other thing going on. And I spend a lot of time with things just sitting there stagnant for a long time. And I'm talking about like, you know, for example, like if you have this one project that you've been wanting to do for a while, but you just keep putting it off because whatever, all the excuses show up. And I've been learning so much lately about all the things that I put off that I should not put off, because you don't really know, you know, we don't know the future and we can't predict the future. But if you know what's important to you, which is what this whole full moon is talking about, then you know what to fight for, and you know what to do, and you know how to protect yourself and nourish yourself and your family. And oh my God, that lesson is just so huge for me right now. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with. So very, very interesting energy. And thank you guys again for being here. It's been a really crazy week for me, and I've been super, super stressed out going through these ups and downs emotionally. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there and like waiting for me to show up like 40 minutes late to the broadcast and stuff. But anyways, everything is fine. Everything is okay. In fact, today was the day where we figured out like we're going to be okay. But still, it's like just been crazy. So I'm going to leave it there, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and definitely I will see you again tomorrow. We'll be live with Raven at 12, and I hope you guys come to the celebration, because we are going to freaking party like it's 1999 on Friday night. Okay. There is a lot to celebrate. And there is a lot to feel good. And we haven't done Club Jai in a while. And we're going to do Club Jai. So Friday night, Club Jai in the global community. So come join us in the global community so we can have some fun and enjoy ourselves. Thank you guys all so much. I'll see you all again very soon. Enjoy this full moon eclipse. And until next time, Sat Nam.